Well, hello, beautiful lights. Hi, everybody. My name is Kelly. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hello. Nice to feel your energy, you guys. We're going to be doing a little collective reading. I've pulled the cards already, but my main intent was going to be really about if you're struggling with a manifestation and there's some kind of blockages here. I've been learning myself, so we're going to be talking about your dreams and your desires here. That's what energy came out first of all. This is the crystal fairies, and these are rock crystal and ruby. But rock crystal is all about your dreams. This is about you having a vision and then, a dream, and then in your heart. And this is also initiation to that magic of how to create. And then the ruby is also about your passions and your desires. And that's really what I want to talk to everybody about. When you're coming into this reading, into this energy with the Eight of Swords, and that's why I'm even doing this reading, was that I kept feeling that somebody was feeling stuck. They're feeling blocked. They're feeling like they can't get to what their desires are. And it was the crossing energy is the Ace of Wands, and that's like out with the old, in with the new. Now, because you're not stuck, okay, and it's a lot more simpler. I pulled the simplicity card. It's a lot more simple than you could realize. When we are manifesting our desires, the universe will mirror whatever it is that they don't know language. Your higher self, God, does not know the language that we're speaking as humans. They only know the frequencies of energy. And what they listen to is our ultimate desires. And so this is like, so you're gonna, whatever you're desiring, you need to keep that focus on here, on that desire, instead of like feeling in lack, like the Seven of Cups right here, the root of the problem. You really feeling and confused, you really trying to bring down fantasies into reality. And this is hard sometimes to do, but it's really not. Spirit is saying it's much more simpler than you think. You guys, I'm in my pajamas. And it's very cold here. That's why I wear these snuggly warm wraps and stuff. I'm not like this rich woman, no. But I like snuggly warm things. I live in the cold, but love my kitty. Anyway, I don't know why. But so we're trying to bring reality in. We're trying to bring your fantasies down to reality. And how we do that is that we co-create with the universe, with God, with your higher self. So when you're wanting a desire, that desire is strong and it goes right up to your higher self and to God. Okay? Inside. Excuse me. There is nothing on the outside of us. It's really inside. So that's how they can read you. And when people think God is on the outside looking at, how could God watch us go through that? No. God wasn't watching. God was with you. God was with you every second. You're never alone when you understand the oneness of our consciousness. And we're being able to really feel it in a different experience, coming down into this temporary human experience because we're spiritual beings, right? So this is you really learning the fact about the energies. And I'm having, because I see in your recent past here is that King of Swords. So you're really analyzing everything. You're like, okay, I'm picking up this story here. And you are this, let me tell you, you're hard, you could be Capricorn, or you are really working on a goal here. And sometimes we can work too hard. Sometimes it's about really surrendering to the divine. Yes. Surrendering, keeping focused on the desire, but letting go of how it's going to happen. how it's going to manifest, how it's coming into your life. So we instead of and that's like being this way shower, right? Right here, and I've got that Spatarian nodules, Wayshore, shake up the system, cellular upgrades. So you are getting some information that's really going to help you with manifestation, and it's much more simpler than you thought. Okay, so when we are really wanting to manifest, we focus clearly on the desire of what you're wanting, not on the how you're going to get it. And that's what you're in the midst of learning right now, is how to control your thoughts in your mind and where to put that focus and energy. And that's in on your desires. Truly. Okay. Now, and I love this. I heard this from another reader, and she was also talking about this, and it really made sense to me too. But it's like if you think of Elon Musk's desires are so big. Okay, so he wants to go to Mars, right? So his desires are so big that the universe is going to mirror and give any resource that he needs to go to Mars. Do you get what I'm saying? So when we focus on the desire of what we really want, then the universe and your higher self, God, source energy, is going to give you any resource that they have for you to get to that desire. So for one, we have to dream a lot more bigger. We are a lot bigger than we think, okay, with this energy here. Yes, just say yes. I just was looking down there like, look, just say yes to your dreams, to your desires, because you will align to that. It's like, it is the ticket, and you're a star family. You're a seed. Call in support. Call. You're a part of a team of souls. Call in your support. I'm here to help support you to get to your dreams. Also, call in your ancestors. Call in your past loved ones. Call in all these energies and focus on your desire of what you want, not about how you're going to get it or how they're going to bring it. Or if none of these things. It's about stepping out of our own way with that King of Swords. Look, it's about you're finally planting a seed now in your mind where it can really grow. And you have the keys to real manifestations, right? And what I'm seeing is like for your advice from your higher self, and we will clarify all these energies, but your advice for your higher self. And look at that. I just want to go back to this Ace of Wands, because look how this idea was so cemented in. You were like stuck. You were stuck. You were really stuck with this idea, with this belief, with this way of thinking. And Spirit is saying, no, that is not the way to grow. Like, we have to let go. We have to surrender, right? To the divine. Where is that? Where is it, Spirit team? I had it. Right here. Surrender to the divine. We have to surrender that, really, just on how it's going to happen, how you're going to be able to get unstuck out of that cement. It's not up to you to think. Like, you just have to have the desire, the dream. And that is that moon card right there. That's like this cup right here that God has always had for you. This is your desire. And you were so focused on something else that you couldn't even get to your desire because you weren't focused on your desire. You're like, yeah, I want this. I'm really getting heated. So that's confirmation. But you're like, yeah, I want this, but you're focused on how and all these other things, like putting in too much work, where it's like, just say yes and surrender to what you want and let it go. Let it go. And let the magic begin, moon card. Whatever was unseen to you, It's like follow your intuition, follow that major cup of God. This is getting out of our own way so we can get that cup of God. This is us really like learning to focus on the right things, and we need to focus on our dreams, on our desires, and know that we don't have to work as hard. It's about being creative. It's about stepping into that energy of magic. It doesn't have to be so hard. 10:10. When I looked up. Wow, you guys. Beautiful energy. You're in a very powerful position because you're changing the system within you. You're really resetting so that you can be highly connected with yourself. We all have these abilities. You know, the tarot's just a cue to something that's already inside you. I'm just a vessel that's reading the energies, that's picking up and saying, okay, spirit team, let me know what's going on with my beautiful collective. What can we do? You know, so I'm being that anchor of light to help you go, you know, get what you deserve, get your full desires and how to manifest that. And spirit was saying they listen to our desires. See, when we are being in this energy, so back and forth, up and down, and not 0.0 center of what we desire, we won't get to that celebration, right? We stay on this. We stay focused on what to do and going up and down in those energies that we lose sight of this desire. And that's this beautiful rainbow. Like, you know it's there. So go and celebrate it, live it, be it, whatever that desire is for you. All you have to do is concentrate all efforts on that desire for your manifestations to come through. And it's that simple, that simple. And those are your immediate energies coming up, by the way. You're finally going to get out of this up and down, being in indecision, going back and forth. You're going to stay focused on what you desire, and you're going to celebrate it like it's here. I get very adamant, and I'm really getting heated, and I love you so very much, and I want you to be in this right here. So that's what you have to do, is really focus on your desires to get your manifestation. Stop going back and forth because the universe is getting confused. You know, the universe is simply a freaking mirror. It's that simple, you guys. God, like, if you think we're one consciousness, how can we recognize ourselves? Well, God created this vessel and this opportunity to do it, to be able to feel it in a different sense than we are all together. We are one. He's saying hi to each other down here. You know, it's like, oh, there's a body. That's all of us. So what we're doing is we're learning how to break through those old patterns, how to break through to really grab onto the truth and really know how to create here, how to get yourself unstuck, like cement unstuck. Like, this is you, you know, so stuck in cement. You're so stuck. You feel left out in the cold, but Spirit's saying, no. What is your heart saying, beautiful light? What is your heart wanting? Because you need to concentrate on that again. You don't need to worry about the past. You don't need to worry about even right now. I'm like, I just got that quote, like, do the birds worry about where they get their food? No. They do what they got to do as it goes. The universe supplies the resources. God supplies the resources for them to eat. And then they go and do it. It's not a big deal. So it's like, really, your hard work is paying off, but not in the physical sense. You're finally getting it energetically, how to create and how simple it is. I'm doing it right now. Right now, as we speak. I'm manifesting all kinds of material things in my reality. It's finally coming in, you know? It's coming in. My needs are all taken care of because I'm manifesting it. I'm going for my desires. I'm learning how to do that. Yeah, overall energy. Look at that, the Chariot. I'm telling you, we're gonna clear. Oh no, these cards. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this. King of Cups. Look at that growth. Look at the healing. Look at the you aligning to your desires and now moving the energy. Oh my God. You're moving the energy and look at you go. Yippee. Look at you, little leprechaun. Lucky and happy because you know now what to do. Focus on your desires. Don't confuse the universe. You got this. You got this. You got this. Look at that. Queen of Cups. There could be a divine counterpart coming in. Oh my gosh, for some of you. When you let go of and surrender to the divine, look what unfolds. It could be a beautiful partnership coming in right here. King and Queen of Cups, baby. I just saw that. Wow. And I did have a short yesterday, loves coming in, you guys. Something spiritual. This could just be this divine spiritual balance within yourself. You finally being the healer, Queen of Cups, filling up your own cup here, loving yourself, doing what you need to do to manifest your dreams and desires. It's about focusing on you, focusing on your desires. And that's that purple energy. So spiritual, you guys. And so connected to the divine. You are highly connected to the divine. Whew. I really hope somebody's getting something out of this because it's good stuff. This is good stuff. Let's clarify it. Clarify that 8 of Swords in the current energies. I'm feeling stuck with some kind of manifestation or dream coming in. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. It's like you, 5 of Swords. You know, this is a card of winning at all costs. You don't have to work that hard. It's not about winning at all costs and doing this hard physical work. It's about really focusing in, simplifying it, and focusing on what you desire. Not about the doubts of the desire. Not about how you're going to get there, 5 of Swords. You know, that is it. You don't focus on all those logistics. You focus on purely about your desire. And that's how you will manifest it. That's how it will come around. So this is like really kind of supporting energy because you're really coming out of the cement. You are breaking through. You are setting yourself free by holding on to this information of desires. The wands are about inspiration and it's about, you know, celebration of creation. Okay, is what I just heard. And that is what you're doing. So that's your supportive energy. It is helping you right now for you to really focus on your desires, to know what you want. Focusing on what you want here, collective. Okay. And that growth can happen. Right? When you start focusing on your desires, everything else will change. Right? So let's clarify that 7 of Cups. You trying to bring this desire down to reality and in breaking through the confusion and the energies, breaking through, getting out of your own way. That's what I just heard, Spirit. I mean, beautiful lights. Yeah, look, Knight of Cups, following your heart. Spirit team, you are following your heart. That's how you have to break through from this confusion. Follow your heart. Don't worry about all, that's a shark underneath you. Don't worry about the shark under you. Follow your heart. Follow your intuition. Follow your heart. Follow your desires. That your desires are in your heart, and that's the information being let out to you for God to hear, for Spirit to hear, for the universe to hear, whoever you call it. So the answers are very clear here. It's about you really understanding the way to manifest and really simplifying your energy that you put into it. So let's clarify that. King of Swords, you really growing and thinking differently here. This is the tool that you needed to really get out of your own way is what we're hearing. So let's clarify that. Beautiful. King of Swords, Spirit team. Yep. The Hermit. You have recently learned this or are doing this. Sorry. That's clarified with the Hermit. And that is energy of going inside, talking to spirit, really having growth with what you know. You being really focused on your heart, on your heat, on your desires. They just keep saying that. That's what this reading is. And you are learning the wisdom through spirit, through messages like people like me, like your higher self coming in through others. God works through others. Your higher self is trying to get your attention. They want you to take some quiet time and go within and really focus on your desires, because you will create it. You will create it, and the heavens will give it to you. They will give you the resources, whatever it is, for you to do it. And dream bigger. Dream big. Let those dreams be really big, just like Elon Musk. How his desires are to go to Mars. What are yours? Look what the universe gives him because of what his desires are. It's that simple. And that's, ooh, I love it. I love it. Powerful. Very powerful. It's like you're finally going to relax in this knowledge. You're going to relax. You're not going to be striving so hard because you've had the answers all along within you. Right here. You sit in, there you go. You are the closest connection there is to yourself and to God. Your God is yourself, to me. But anyway, so let's look at this beautiful energy advice from your higher self with that 4 of Cups and that moon. Look at you really being able to be in tune to your desires, to that cup that God has for you. Oh my God. You guys, how exciting. You're so right on it. Oh my God. Yeah. Look at that. Knight of Wands. My God. Follow your heart. Follow your inspiration. This is a builder. This is someone who takes action. And all he has to do is go within. Remember? Go within. Follow that. Follow your desires. Follow your passions. Follow it, collective. Don't be scared. Believe in the magic. Know that it's that simple. Focus on your desires and you will get the magic out of life. You will get to God's cup. That's you getting out of your own way. And that's what we're all here doing. We're all here learning to experience things. And because we're all one. So how can we recognize it as we become somewhat individual in these individual meat suits? But it's just a tool, a vehicle. We're the spiritual magical being, and it's you remembering that. So when the God and the universe is just a mirror of, because we're all one, and we have to recognize it. There's something about, man, that things are gonna, it's almost like winning the lottery. I got that feeling. Oh my gosh, I'm getting heated. It's like, you look at the dragon on top of that mountain. Oh my gosh. It's like he claimed it. He claimed his desire. This is my mountain. I'm really getting heated. You claim it. You claim your desire. It doesn't matter how many people have the same desire, you guys. We all can have it. This is all for all of us. The magic is energy. Everything is energy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no more because this cat symbolizes intuition. And look at your intuition trying to grab onto the magic. There's no more trying to grab onto it. Claim it. Claim it. It's yours. It's your desire. You can have it. You can have it. It's not about comparing. It's not about I need better equipment. I need more of this. I need that. It's not. You have what it takes right now. Claim it. Claim it. That's your desire. Claim it. And that energy will be shoved out into you. Energy will be in you for God to read it. Because God's on the inside of us, you guys. On the inside. And you guys, it doesn't matter what we look like. You know, authenticity isn't about if I color my gray hairs away. You know, some people like to show gray, some people don't. I've been going through something here about that, because it doesn't matter what we look like. It's if we're being authentic to ourselves. And who are we to judge? Because I made a comment, I want to apologize. I did make a comment about people who use filters, and I want to take that back because I really was thinking about it, and it's not about that. It doesn't matter what you look like to deliver a message to me. I'm gonna whether that person has a filter on or not. Anyway, I just wanted to say sorry about that. I thought about it more because it doesn't matter what we look like. It just doesn't. It really doesn't. It really doesn't. It matters what we're talking about, who we're being to ourselves, and then what information we're giving. If it's out of love, then why does it matter what it looks like? It doesn't. That's love. You're going to want it. Anyway, so I just wanted to say that. But let's clarify. Was it these? Yeah. Let's clarify this beautiful immediate future. You finally coming to 0 point. And I know this isn't 0 point. It's a Two of Pentacles. But she's centered. And that's what's making me think of, you guys. It's like she's centered. She's 0 point. They keep showing me the Fool card. And this is you really having faith now and really trusting in your heart. Not going back and forth with what your desires are. Because it's yours. Nobody can tell you any different. These are your hearts. And I could cry. I got emotional. These are your heart's desires. Nobody can tell you different. You just desire with all your might, with whatever this is that you want to do. And I'm telling you, you're going to celebrate life. You're going to be like, oh my God, because look at the end of the rainbow and they're celebrating. They're right there. There's your desires. There's your manifestation, all right there. Look, she's pregnant and is birthing. Ooh, it's lovely. This is you focused. You're focused on that. Look you're so focused on that desire and you're going to get it. You will get it. That's the treasure in the power of us and the magic that's within us. And that's another intent that I really have in this life is for people to be able to see the magic like Spirit shows me really dabbling in divinational tools and spiritual journey. I've gotten to see the big time magic about God, Spirit, the angels, our higher selves. And that's my intent for everyone to see it like how I see it. And so I'm going to be doing zodiac signs again. This is general collectives. But I really wanted to do some collective readings here first. And I don't know why I said that, but okay. I was just thinking of my future here, what I'm focused on. And I do care about you guys so very much. Anyway, so let's clarify this Two of Pentacles with the Three of Cups. Thank you, Spirit Team. See? You're going to take this information and you're going to run. And it's going to change. Look at the leaves, the autumn, the seasons are changing, It's going to change for you because you're going to take this information and you're going to make it and create your celebration, your happiness, and you're going to get your desires. You're going to come center point with your desires. You're going to get well balanced. There's not going to be any energy of going back and forth. You're going to go boom. You're just going to go. Look at that. Boo! Like the wind. Just say yes. Am I yelling? Just say yes, collective. Just say yes, baby. Beautiful. Six of Swords is really taking information and really running with it. having the faith and going for it. You know what I mean? You're taking stuff you have learned and you're like, I'm going to use it. See, you took it with you. That's the sword you're taking, is the knowledge that you're learning, like throughout your life, even right now, you know, us being a community and helping and supporting each other. So I'm going to be doing these readings whenever I feel called to do them. And I will be trying to do zodiac sign readings. Let me know if you guys, I've been really up in the air about the zodiacs. I really want to do more of like a really helping you instead of just what are my next steps, you know, like really getting down to the meat of things, you know, as I've been learning them in my journey also, and not gatekeeping it. I am not a gatekeeper. No. I want everyone to be on top, you know. I want everyone to get their dreams here. So that's why. Anyway, I love you, beautiful lights. My gosh. Let me see. I feel like pulling something. Let's pull animal spirit. Coyote, revealer of truth. Yes. Yes, I'm emotional, girl. I am. This is me naturally. Don't take things too seriously. Make time to play. Yay! Oh, great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. Look out for the traps and tricks of life and learn from them. Oh my God. Focus on your desires. Play more in life. Don't take this so seriously, because then the universe, God doesn't know what you're trying to they're trying to read. Stay focused on your desires. Have fun in life. Never mind the tricks and the other things that can get you down, that can block and sabotage. This was perfect ending. Oh my gosh. I love that. I love you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Stay tuned. You guys, thank you for being here. I just appreciate you so very much. Sending you so much love. I love you. And I'll see you real soon. Bye.